Princess Serena, not Princess Serena, and today we are showing you my favorite color through my pin collection. So we are joining yet another month of the CCPP collab, celebrating collections, people, and pins, hosted by Seth Lavender. Check out his channel and all the other lovely channels linked down below for all of their favorite colors. I'm really curious if anybody else's is gonna be purple like me. I mean, it wasn't really a spoiler. I mean, hello. I literally just did my nails this morning. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we're gonna start with my Pixar pins. And I love how I actually have a lot of pins that represent different pin collections that are purple. So like my favorite color is sprinkled into almost all of my boards. I'm happy that I realized that today. You learn something new every day, looking at your pins in a different light, or in a different color in this sense, huh? And what's better than a purple pin, a purple sparkly pin? It is stunning. And then it moves as well. I didn't know that till after I bought it. I got this, I feel like, back in 2020, so who knows? This may have been one of my first purple pins. And yeah, I love it. And it's a limited edition of 5,000. And I know I just showed all of these pins in last month's CCPP, but there is a purple one, Z for Zerg, last but definitely not least in the set. I love this shade of purple. It is like the darker purple that's like in the background is actually one of my favorite shades of purple. I feel like I don't appreciate the Pixar alphabet individually, like each pin as an individual pin. I kind of just see it as a collective. So it's kind of nice that I'm admiring Zerg for who he is, for the villain, the true terrible backstory of who he is. We're gonna pretend Lightyear didn't exist for his character. Okay, all right. We have Remy with the eggplant. But yeah, it's limited release, and I'm so happy that I completed this set last year. Yeah, last year already. And I have all 12 of them, all the ingredients. Boo! It's so cute. It matches my nails almost perfectly, the color. And I love how there's 5 eyes, because you have the eyes like, you know, on the Boo costume, and then you have the alien eyes. I just love this design. It definitely is one of my favorite Alien Remix pins. Okay, we're gonna switch up the theme here to Disney Channel pins, not a specific show. I love the little TV pins. I actually got to trade for it. And a Disney Channel show that should not come to a surprise to anyone in the slightest that has tons of purples is Hannah Montana. This is a Disneyland Paris pin, and she's all like, who, me? I'm not an ordinary girl, despite all of my songs alluding to being it the best of both worlds, and I'm an ordinary girl, and, you know, I'm totally not an undercover rock star. Like, no, I'm not Miley Stewart. What are you saying? Despite us having the same face? Please, like, please. The lyrics, they were just for fun. Like, stop. So this is another one. So this one leans more on the purpley pink side of things. It's debatable if this is pink, but I would say this is absolutely purple. Like, yeah, it's as purple as my nails are. So there you go. And Hannah kept the secret for a very long time too. Like, look how much older she is in this pin compared to this pin. Like, hello, she really kept this up. She really had the whole world fooled. This is probably my favorite Hannah Montana pin I own for sure. And it actually doesn't feature Miley or Hannah, totally separate entities of a person. And it's the DVD case, and then you open it, so it's a hinge pin. It's already really cool. And then you have like the DVD logo, just like nostalgia, like galore. And then it actually spins. So it says DVD release 2009. Oh, the movie was actually so good. And it had a theatrical release, which is pretty iconic for a Disney Channel property. The only other one was like High School Musical 3. I know the Lizzie McGuire movie was in theaters. I guess, yeah. I was too young to like, I don't think I was taken to that. I Heart Troy. So this one's kind of just like a simple pin. We love having those. We can't have them all being super complex or like all the characters, because then it would just be too like messy on the eyes, you know what I mean? It's a cleaner look to have some sprinkled in there that are just basic. So we do heart Troy and we do heart this pin. So staying on the Disney Channel theme, this is technically a Disney Channel show. I mean, can't you tell? Like the writing, the story, the character development, oh, so good. These are my favorite Rapunzel pins to collect. And on the back, it actually says Mirror Mirror Rapunzel, limited edition of 50 by Sunflower Pins. They don't make pins anymore here, but I'm sure you could find this floating around. But yeah, it's just so dark and and the use of purple here is beautiful because purple is Rapunzel's color. I mean, right? And it's just like they did like a darker purple for it. This is not the outfit she wears on the show. This Tangled a Series pin definitely looks more like a Disney Channel show. Yes, that's what they usually look like. And this is the art style they use in the show. And you have Pascal in there, makes the pin. It's the only reason I got this pin, let's be real. No, I'm kidding. It's beautiful. And this was designed by Visionary Pins, and it's from his Mesmerizing Moments series, and it's limited edition of 50. And I love the back, and it's so thick, like it's pin on pin. I'll never get over his pins are stunning. He needs to get on more Disney Channel shows to pin, because he made a High School Musical one as well, and I have a Wally one. But my favorite Tangled the Series pin, that's purple-esque, features my favorite character in the show, Rapunzel's bestie, Cassandra. Oh, please, she's so much more than her bestie. She has a whole character arc, and it's so beautifully tragic, and I commend Disney Channel for going there. Not to spoil things, but the whole third season, they kind of have like a estranged relationship, and it's pretty impressive they didn't kind of take that twist back after like an episode, you know, just for shock value. This is when they were like very close, and this is in Rapunzel's journal like painting art style, and you have Owl, Cassandra's pet named Pascal, and it's just one of my favorite Tangled the Series pins I own. I'm so grateful I got it because it's long since sold out, and this is the back. It's limited edition of 50, and they actually made a series. It's called Punsy's Paintings. You see on the back. I love the logo on the back. This is among my favorite. I know I said that for the last one, but like just the dark. This is definitely okay, my second favorite dark Rapunzel pin that I own. There is one that's slightly higher than this. It says the incantation on the back. It says, "Wither and decay, end this destiny, Ellie 50, gaggle of pins." Oh my gosh, like that, like I can't believe Disney Channel in like in the late 2010s got away with stuff like this, or just in general. Like that's a very poetic, nice way of saying like she was taking the oxygen out of the air with all the living things around her were like dying. Like it was like really dark, but really cool, and just so beautiful the way they did it, the animation. I mean, look at her hair, like, and they had a variant. I mean, I should say this is the variant because this is Ellie 50, but Ellie 100, they have one with like the iconic blonde hair, and her eyes are closed, I believe, in that one. It's not like like black beady eyes, which I think are so cool. Can you tell? Same character right here. So I didn't include this in my Disney Channel little area, but technically it could be considered a Disney Channel pin, which is why I own Yzma, because of Emperor's New School. I definitely have more memories with the show rather than the movie, but yeah, they obviously made this because of Emperor's New Groove. But yeah, of course, you can't have a purple themed video and not have her. Like that would be unacceptable. Like don't make the video at all at that point, you know? Next, we have my Once Upon a Time pins, and because it's purple, it's gonna be my favorite character, Regina Mills herself as the evil queen. And I love that she has the apple here. So this is a limited edition of 100. I don't know the creator, but the creator like does not make pins anymore and kind of just fell off the face of the pin earth. I think Regina may have crushed their heart. So I just got them from like resellers and stuff. And I did complete the set, which is exciting, semi-recently, with Emma and Hook. But yeah, I love this one, but not more than this one. It's so stunning. She's just looking directly at you. Like, you feel the wrath of the evil queen looking at this pin. And what's really cool about Once Upon a Pin Co's fandom pins because she calls like them fandom sets. This came out with Emma and Hook at the same time. She's done a couple more Once Upon a Time theme ones. But what's really cool is she actually has quotes of the character on the back. So this one says, since when do I care about anyone's happiness but mine? Ellie 50. I have one more Once Upon a Time pin, and surprisingly it's not Regina Mills or Evil Queen like inspired, but like what else would be purple? I mean, it's nothing to do with the color, it just happens to be purple, but it's a Rumpelstiltskin pin, my second favorite character on the show, and it says magic always comes with a price, dearie. And on the back it says movie night pins. That's the pin creator that made this. Please PSA to them, make more little Once Upon a Time pins. I want more like little cute-esque ones because there's so many things in the Once Upon a Time universe that can be pinned because it's just such a huge, like, thought out world. So there is so many little things we could add. And I have a huge amount of huge, gorgeous character driven pins, which I love them. And my pins too, the clusters, but I would love more little pins. I love them to just fill up the board, like Granny's Diner I have, and during Storybrooke and things like that. There's so many things you could do. So yeah, thank you for making this. Please make more. Finally, I have my non-Disney pins. Polly Pocket. I'm so happy this exists. I actually got this at Hot Topic a few years ago, like before COVID, BC. Like that was before I majorly collect. This is before I had my wall at all. I just had my collection on one board. So yeah, I am really happy because I was more of a Polly Pockets girl than a Barbie girl growing up. Of course, I saw the movie and loved it too for Barbie. And of course, I had to bring my Troy and Gabriella dolls that I got at the last pin event. There was no question about it. They're making a Polly Pockets movie and I'm really excited what they do with it. I have high hopes because the Barbie movie wasn't just like a movie to sell toys. Like it wasn't for kids, right? So I hope the Polly Pocket movie is in the same vein. But yeah, it matches my wall. I didn't even think to look on my theater board, so I have, well, technically 3 more theater pins because the Cinderella one is a Disney pin, but I don't have a theater Cinderella pin and I saw the play, so had to sneak that in there. So I have 4 more purple pins. My last 2 pins are just kind of aesthetic-y random pins I have that I just like the sayings on. I don't normally get these pins, but I actually traded for these pins, so like why not? So I got You're a Gem, and I like it, like the play on words because it's literally gems, purple gems in the background. Love a good pun. So I do have a little punny section that's not on my wall, a little lanyard that's like facing this way. And another punny one that's purple is salty. I can be a little salty sometimes. And it's sparkly too. And I love the aesthetic of the colors. Of course, purple, hello. Here's an overview of all my purple pins. I guess they've caught my eye over the years. I didn't realize how many I had. That's amazing. And seeing all of the different shades together like this is absolutely stunning. So that's it for my purple pins. I hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin-related content from me. I know it's not a Tuesday today, but it's just the 17th of every month, whatever day that falls on. And I'd love to know in the comments what your favorite color is. Is it purple or is it a different color? Blue is my really close second favorite color. Hence a little bit blue on my shirt. Wanted to show that some love. I mean, blue is half of purple. I think blue is the better half of purple. Sorry, red fans, but not my favorite color in the slightest. I'm Canadian though, so that's interesting. Anyway, as always, take care of yourselves and have a magical day. Bye.